Yeah. First sell out, let's talk about the start. How the science of the soul got ripped right apart. Studied every sign, every glyph, every mark. Then you shook that hand, made a trade in the dark. I'm looking at Drew Ali, yeah, I'm looking at the man who put the common secrets in the pale man's hand. Sat him in the back row, whisper what we had. Watched them write the language, then they flipped it on the pad. You call it teaching knowledge, I call it selling out the block. You gave the keys to the temple to the ones who love the lock. Now they walking in our rhythm, now they dressing in our threads. Masonic lies in their motto while they cipher from our dead. You call it sacred science, I call it cutting up the flock. You gave the keys to the temple to the ones who love the lock. They was hungry for the light, you was hungry for a seat. So you carved up the truth like a feast for the elite. Let them in the archives, maps of every star. Now they sell our story back, press it in a jar. Stamped on the lodges, etched into the stones. Mantras that our grandmothers hummed in their homes. Now they draw symbols, twist them in the air. Turn our liberation to a brand they wear. Who guards the gatekeeper? Who signs the oath? Who counts the pieces when you pawn off hope? If you trade our language for a title and a chain, don't ask why the children only inherit pain. You call it teaching knowledge, I call it selling out the block. You gave the keys to the temple to the ones who love the lock. Now they're walking in our rhythm, now they're dressing in our threads. Masonic lies in their motto while they cipher from our dead. You call it sacred science, call it cutting up the flock. You gave the keys to the temple to the ones who love the lock.